What's up, everybody? It's your boy Trillphil, and we are back with another live stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am. I just, getting this moving process along, and we found a place, and it's going off really good. But without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like, that comment, that subscribe, all them love buttons for me, because we are going ahead. We're going ahead and getting straight into it today. I'm going to be talking with some friends on Discord in and out. And hope you guys have a great day. Probably going to be streaming for about an hour and a half. Yeah, so make sure you guys hit them love buttons for your boy. Hit the like, that comment, that subscribe, all of them buttons for your boy. And yes, let's go ahead and get straight into some Star Citizen. This one I might do faceless, but my voice might be here still because I know it's during the day and a lot of kids might want to stop by and see the Star Citizen game because of whatever reason. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to go ahead and just do it the right way, if you know what I mean. So let's go ahead and play some Star Citizen, guys. So,
hey Phil.
What's going
Hi,
on?
Phil. We're playing Vintage Story.
Oh, really? It looks like Reaper is playing Ahoy.
Me and Storm is. And Storm's AFK.
Storm's
I'm just
AFK.
waiting for him to get back. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to get back so that way I can show him where the new base is, and that way I can hop off and go do some chores that I gotta do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just did my chores. Even when
Currently, I'm,
What are you doing? Looks like you're playing
no, go. Yeah, yeah, I'm currently, so this is the, if I can turn off the music. This is this is the main world Kaiserite, currently. It's RNG, RNG is currently going on right now, but this is what, okay, you know what, actually, let me save this game with you. Wait, have I already showed you, oh, I think I already showed you this. Anyway, I'm currently playing my, KMT run, and it's going pretty good. I haven't died, and there we go.
Well, that's good. That's always a plus.
One of the main things
This
with
is a
KMT...
very thick fog.
One of the main things with KMT is that you watch the radicalism meter, because if it goes up too much, you get a civil war.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But crushing the Civil War is the best
surprising,
part.
left-leaning, factions tend to infight a lot. Who knew?
Yeah, right? It's not like it's parallel to anything I'm playing. Yeah, I'm over here playing some Star Citizen today. I would love to play some of that Halo mod that we were playing before.
Trebuchet.
Yeah, I do believe that's the name of it.
Yeah, I can make like a quick op for it, one of these
Harry
days.
has an op
I gotta do a lot of... Oh, I know, but, no, it's either... no, wait, I thought it was Nick. Hey, Nick, you there? I think he just...
Probably passed out.
Probably. But yeah, I can maybe like make a Halo off one of these days. Besides, I gotta do a lot of digging.
Shit, let me know. I'll be down to help you write something.
Yeah, the reason, mainly it's, let's see if I can pull up my notes again. The main things that I got from last night's op were, I need to remove the gore and dismemberment mods, I need to get a Kozus, get more players into the RP better, and fix the one-shot issue we had. Because last night, if you saw the stream, there was a lot, you noticed that the players died a lot. and without warning, and so I need to fix that. Otherwise, it's just going to keep happening, and people. And while RP is good and fun, people don't like being shot a million times and being shot a million times and just instantaneously dying.
Yeah, it kind of takes you out in the RP.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god, I have never seen this. And this is the USA Civil War. Usually the Syndicalists kind of get curb stomped by the Federal and the Union. I think this being one of the only games where I've seen them naturally win.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, although to be quite honest, again, everyone, the USA Civil War content's not that big. The Syndicalist, Union, Federal, and then Pacific. It's definitely old content from a while. And the USA Civil War hasn't been updated in a while, so they definitely need to do a rework.
Oh my god, I love this. They have versions of the Halo helmets inside of the Star Citizen game.
Oh, that's Pog.
Yes. Very. I just wish they had the ability, like in Starfield, to create your own ship. Because literally in Starfield, you can create whatever ship you want.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the only thing that's going for Starfield. Starfield is very boring.
It is very boring.
Alright. I gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad likes it for some reason. I don't know.
I like the quests, but I don't like the space.
I cannot wait any longer for Storm to appear, so whenever he shows up, just tell him to open up his map, and the island we're set up base on is in the northeast.
Hey. She's like, boy, I'll whoop your ass if you don't get that chores done.
So,
I remember that shit.
no. More like we have visitors coming later today, and my stepdad wants the house clean.
Damn right. You always gotta have the house clean. But yep, do your
Alright, I'll be
chores,
back.
bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't do a lot. I do clean my own stuff, but I don't like do garbage because I'm so afraid of germs. I am the definition. Yeah, I am the. I will not go near garbage unless I have a face mask and plastic gloves on me. I just cannot. I worked at freaking for like 2 weeks. A fast food place called Freddy's Steak and Shake.
Oh,
The
yeah.
amount of garbage was horrifying and made me. And I have now realized that if I am to ever get an actual job, I need to either A, go to intensive therapy, or B, get a fucking gas mask and a hazmat suit.
Oh god damn it.
So many ketchup packets.
Maybe you should look into pest control. At least they give you a hazmat suit.
Oh my god, don't get me started on the bugs. The bugs are somehow worse.
I felt like a real deal space, or at the time I was working there, Helldivers came out, so felt like a real deal Helldiver.
Nice.
I'm killing the bugs. For democracy. Alright, where the hell am I going? I need to find some ships. Somewhere
Everything
I can buy
going all
ship
right?
parts.
Well, looks like Japan's going for the Philippines again.
Uh-oh.
How you doing?
Yeah, and in this timeline, since the USA is in a civil war, the USA can't go and back them up.
Uh-oh.
Very big uh-oh.
So this is post-World War II?
So this is, so Kaiserreich is
Hi there.
post-World War One. It's essentially asks the question, what if Germany won? And won World War One, and the I'm posting wiki links, but I'll be making a freaking summary of all of that, of the storyline. But
Everything going all right?
Hey. Welcome.
Yeah, but to be quite honest, it's going to take a while because there's a lot of lore to work with.
Well, if they won World War One, World War II would have never happened because the Jews would have never got kidnapped. Yeah.
Oh no, World War II still happens in this. It's not just because the Jews. That's to be quite honest, there's still ethnic conflicts, but well, let me break it down. So, okay, Russia wants to go to war with Germany so it can grab all of its territory back because Germany stole the Baltics, Belarus, Ukraine, and all that shit away from them. The communist French and British want to declare war on Germany for the humiliation of the Great War, and also get Alsace and Lorraine back. The remaining French and British royals want to go to war with the syndicalist Britain and France because they want to reclaim their homelands. Imperial Japan wants to go to war with Imperial Germany to grab colonies in Asia. America's a toss-up between wanting to go to war with all of them, going to war with one and allying with the other, or something else. China's a mess, and India is split between three parts, which are syndicalist, authoritarian, and democratic, and Africa is just kind of sitting there.
It is the 16th millennia, or it is the 18th millennia, and there's only war.
Yeah. To be quite honest, I don't know if this is worse or not, because while there's still probably a lot of fucking war crimes, probably from like the Russian side, and the Japanese, I can't tell if it's worse, mainly because there's just a lot more civil wars this time around, and a lot more countries involved.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake, we technically have technically speaking, the Entente goes back in on the, freaking Third International. It's technically it's technically a big-ass civil war, because it's the French government versus the communist French, with the syndicalist government against the royalist British. British. It's it's complicated and mind fucks you. That's why you have to write all this thing as a fucking summary.
I felt that. That's like you're trying to explain Halo lore in like 5 minutes to somebody that doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I know how to do it now. It's a little weird of a system.
Right, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
With the Federalist government with war against the Roman king, although wait, didn't I set them on Oh yeah, also 9 times out of 10, Cuba will join up with the Reichspakt, which is led by Germany, which I still don't quite get, but I mean, it's it's Hoi 4 AI. It isn't exactly the greatest. And I say this with experience. Like seriously, in Hoi 4, on mouth not working. In regular Hoi 4, you will get so much fucking border gore. Like Jesus Christ. There's a reason I play freaking mods a lot of the times, is because they got special scripts in order to make sure the AI does not claim a random part of the territory while you're trying to claim a smooth border. It is so bad. It is, but also fucked up.
He said, but I'm so fucked up. I guess I can see that.
Ah.
It's time to take off. I love this fucking game.
Oh wow, it looks like the Syndicalists may win this. That's actually a first for one of my games. I guess it makes sense since technically they start out in the Red Belt and it is the most industrialized area, but 9 times out of 10, without like player intervention, the Syndicalists die hard. And that's mainly because of how flat the Rust Belt region is, and how easy it is to get just get troops over the hills and mountains. Like basically the most hardest part of the U.S. to actually go through in Kaiserreich and Kaiserreich Redux is the south, and that's mainly because of the Virginia mountains, that the mountains through Tennessee and stuff like that. Because if you go through the north, it's the mountains, but if you go in from the west, or if you go in from if you keep going east, you could try and get in the marshes, but that only helps with like infantry. Tanks get really stuck in the marsh, so it's really hard. But the Midwest to the Rust Belt is is very easy, mainly because you get to do more maneuvers and more room to move and stuff like that. It's really when you get to New England and the Federalist area where you really start moving into trouble because of all the fucking mountains. Like, seriously, Washington will hold out for like almost 4 fucking years without being taken because of the goddamn mountains. Yeah,
when I went to West Virginia, I said that to my friend. I was like, it must have been a bitch to take this from the Native Americans.
Yeah, although it was, and also very painful for everybody involved.
Oh yeah. MT Op Center TL-4. Why do I keep?
And also, the expulsion of the Native Americans was both a gradual and unnatural process. A lot of it was spurred on by the movement of white settlers just going west, and eventually a lot that started attracting more attention from more armed groups, and then eventually the government stepped in and did the Indian Exclusion Act and all that crap, and so the Trail of Tears and all that shit. Oh shit! Well, there goes MacArthur. Yeah, he just got fucking murdered. So it looks like the Syndicalists are gonna win the Civil War unless the civilian government in the Pacific and California can try and make a win out of this. Which I don't see happening because in game they have the fewest divisions with more equipment, but fewest divisions with less equipment, with more equipment essentially.
That makes that's actually pretty fair. The one thing that I don't get is if World War I was won by the Germans, why America would be in the Civil War? Because we were kind of at peace with each other.
Alright, so basically the way so in Kaiserreich, one of the things the Germans stopped doing to help them win the war was the unrestricted submarine warfare. And basically the way they won this World War I was not through a conquest victory, but morale victory. They broke the morale of the Entente and forced them to sign a treaty. That eventually broke broke France and Britain, which caused them to go into cause syndicalist / socialist revolutions, which kicked out the former government. Now, the main thing for why America goes into civil war in Kaiserreich is because of economics. If you remember your history, when Black Monday happened, it was not Black Monday, Black Friday. Sorry, it's very confusing sometimes. When Black Friday happened, it was a genuine shock to the world and plunged the entire world into the Great Depression. Mm-hmm. But in this world, instead of the U.S. becoming the economic juggernaut, it was Germany. And America never got its repayments of all the weapons, equipment, and trade supplies they sent to the Entente. The Entente never paid them back because the Entente couldn't. And so it fell into a depression. And then, when Black Monday happened in this timeline, when the banks in Germany collapsed, that caused another depression for the U.S. And as you know, between the 1920s and 30s in our timeline, there was a lot of political unrest. In this timeline, with essentially that 2x2 blow, it basically fractured the United States politically, morally, ideologically, and basically had a bunch of people proclaiming they had the right idea. How to save the United States through either syndicalism, nationalism, one-man dictatorship, republicanism. You had everyone screaming for help, salvation, and shit like that. And during the end, basically, the U.S. going to civil war, it basically caused the natural collapse of the third man neutral party in the world, which helped fund the fucking freaking Great Depression for pretty much everyone involved. Keep in mind, in our timeline, the U.S. became the main loan / banker of the world after World War I. Germany became that role in Kaiserreich, and so as you know, in our world, that caused a lot of nations to go into default. And with Germany going into default, a lot of the nations that relied on them naturally did the same.
I got you.
Yeah. So, basically, all in all, just bad economic decisions, bad political decisions, a resentment of a lot of resentment boiling over. Yeah. Now, the way some stuff works, I will call a bit on that. I mean, MacArthur was a dick, but I don't know if he would to the government. He would probably if he thought someone, if it was a socialist or a nationalist. I think. I don't know that much about politics, but it is a fun. But I think a lot at the end of the day that a lot of people need to be reminded is This is a fucking video game.
Yeah.
I'm doing all this theory craft, I'm doing all this lore crafting and stuff like that because it's fun, and and also as a lesson that that things can go very wrong if you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Very wrong, very quickly.
Yes. I mean, for fuck's sake, the entirety of the right now, the only wars that are going on in the world, aside from South America, is wars of either independence or civil wars. That yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Ironically enough, our timeline was a lot more stable with a lot more stable because of Germany's loss in World War One. Had more with basically the Entente and everyone else just kind of going, basically ruling the world. But well, that didn't exactly help them when they got when France got their ass kicked by the Germans. Oh hey, South Africa's in a civil war now. I haven't seen that.
They're always in the Civil War, no matter what timeline.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so the reason why they're going into civil war in this one is because they're currently ruled by patriarchal. I can't say that. Basically, basically one-man dictatorship, and currently the colonies are rebelling against the one-man dictatorship, which is very clever.
So it's like a one-man empire.
Yeah, the South African Republic was basically went full one-man dictatorship. Britain, the Canadians.
Control.
Oh yeah, so the colonies that remained under British control, or let's see, basically South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and a bit of and the area surrounding God damn it, surrounding the area of Delhi in India. India fractured after the collapse of the Britain to the syndicalists, and so they collapsed into like 3 different nations: Hyperabad, Dominion of India, and the Bharata Commune. Basically, syndicalist India, British India, and I believe this one is a coalition of local princes and other stuff banded together against both of them. I don't know that much about Indian politics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Italy, the socialist Italy is ruled by Mussolini.
Yeah, so that makes sense because Mussolini was still running shit.
Yeah, he was originally a freaking. He was originally a socialist, and then after the war, helped invent the concept of fascism.
He became a social fascist.
It's just that in this timeline, yeah, but in this timeline, you just stuck with socialism and just stuck eventually went to.
Well,
socialism.
that's what they were equating. I don't know if you know about modern day politics, but that's what they were equating the Antifa people or whatever. They were equating
to syndicalism?
No, to brown shirts, and black shirts.
No, Antifa is just a joke.
Yeah, it is a joke, but I think that it was a little truth to it, where they were acting like political strong arm wing for the Democrat Party for a little bit there, and then they calmed down.
Well, keep in mind, a lot of leftist parties always have infighting, so so that's a yes and a no, mainly because there were probably some that went that were probably thinking that, and others that went, no, this is going against the party line, you shut them up. And basically, and also Antifa was literally just a joke. They probably thought that themselves, like they were we're the new Bolsheviks, yada yada yada. When in actuality, they were a bunch of fucking college students that didn't know one thing about either hardship, labor, or pretty much anything the fucking any of the socialistic revolutions went through. I mean, for fuck's sake, the reason why socialistic revolutions happened was because of the shit conditions most people were in. Most people were in those kids didn't fucking know that and just read what fucking Marx and others wrote. Marx's theory of class is inherently flawed because it does not solve the human element. What I think a lot of people tend to forget is that a lot of these revolutions latched onto the concept of communism, Marxism, and stuff like that because it sounded nice. Because saying you're fighting for the people sounds nice. It sounds like you're doing something good. Yeah. But, well,
in reality,
anything...
You're not really doing anything.
Yeah. There was only almost every revolution turned eventually into either a one-man dictatorship or collapsed. I mean, for fuck's sake, the only revolution...
You have to force people to do your revolution. You can't, after you have a revolution, you can't get people to follow suit when you're ordering unless without force. So that means...
Yeah.
Without a doubt, that just means by default it's going to mean death or something.
Yeah, revolutions always cause death and destruction. It's why most people, when presented with a choice, unless it's desperate, will always go with the peaceful option, because a violent revolution always brings death and chaos, and as we can see with South America and Africa, that revolution may never fucking end. It may just continue in another form of wanton mass and murder. I mean, for the only living socialist revolutionary country that still exists, that still existed with its same principles, its same government, is fucking Mexico. I don't know if you know this, Phil, but Mexico was and is technically a socialist country. However, you probably don't know this, is because the PRI, the original socialist party, is basically the everyman party and the corruption party. They've gone through so many political faces that their original meaning has been lost. They've been the party for the bigwigs, the anarchists, the freaking big business, big oil. Basically, they're everything and everyone is a political party, so they can get all the votes and do whatever the fuck they want.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but back in the 1910s and then 20s, they were the original socialists. They gave political asylum to Trotsky. They denounced. They were one of the first to announce. I believe, and they were one of the first to announce Nazi Germany. They implemented a lot of socialistic policies. However, over decades of corruption, mismanagement, and just the unwillingness to change caused them to eventually have this massive cartel problem. I mean, for fuck's sake, only when after the PRI was finally ousted from power in the 90s it was eventually discovered that the PRI government had entered into agreements with the cartels in order to get a kickback of the cash. It's severely fucked up. And what's even worse is the fact that that after this, you can still tell Mexico still hasn't changed a lot of its policies because America because America's still too goddamn focused on the immigration issue when it should be focused on the reason why they can all run through willy-nilly of fucking Mexico. Because Mexico has a broken system and the U.S. is too fucking concerned on trying to stop the symptom rather than the issue. It is driving me up a wall.
Everything.
Exactly.
Our resolution is always 6 times worse than the fucking problem.
Yeah, I mean, for fuck's sake. You remember when Trump promised to build a wall across the entirety of the U.S.-Mexico border? Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember the Iron Curtain from the Cold War?
Yeah.
That is the same size. And you want to know how the USSR kept that Iron Curtain up? It drained most of the Eastern Europe's economy into it.
See,
So
that's
we would
what
have to.
I didn't want to happen, but I personally, I don't think a wall is going to stop it. I think that a wall of people will stop it. You have to get more soldiers, you have to get more people involved, and you have to do your job. They have to patrol.
Actually,
they have to do the
Phil,
thing.
Actually, Phil, it's way easier. You see this part here? See this really, really small part here?
Hold on, let me go ahead and look at the Discord. Because, you know, I'm on one screen. I'm going to fix that, though, when I go into my new place. I just signed the lease today, and I just have to give them some more money, and then after that, it's mine. But I got it off the market at least today.
Nice. But, Phil, there is a, but this section right here, or at least, no, not the Panama Canal. This section, it's mostly flat with only a couple of hills.
Mm-hmm.
You can clear, yeah, it is literally the perfect border. You could literally put the wall here, solve most of the problems. I mean, for fuck's sake. See this? Yeah, you would have to, if you build the wall along this line, you'd have to cut through the mountains, Indian reserves, and other shit. It's, yeah, and then, of course, there's...
Canal off from the rest of the fucking U.S., and that's a lot easier to do.
Exactly, there's a bunch of other solutions.
The laws are a lot looser there, too.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that, well, not just that, but, well, water.
They can't get in through the water. We got a pretty good Coast Guard.
Yeah, tell that to Florida.
They don't do that no more, it's a myth. They try to, though. They really do try, but my buddy, he works in the Coast Guard here in Florida, and he's like, bro, you would not believe how many people that we apprehend in 1 week.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's just the fact that in South America, there's so many fucking dictatorships and other shit that just help increase the problem because they get payouts from the cartels.
So
what
did you see
people
that
need
Venezuela is currently working with, I think, Russia, and they're currently, like, they've been doing this for like the last 2-3 years. They've been working with Russia for military training and military purposes, and then...
Yeah, and you know what they're probably going to use that for? See this strip right here?
Hold on.
A couple fucking... Oh, shit. Is it Storm?
Yeah.
Well,
okay, you're finally fucking back, finally!
They had reports confirmed, and it was on the news for like literally 1 day. They had reports confirmed that they were building submarines in a coalition force.
Yeah, hold up, Phil. Nick said to check your map, and I think I can't fucking remember his entire thing. Phil, can you remember what Matt said?
Hold on, let me see.
Because I can't.
Put it in the chat.
Did he? Because I honestly can't remember.
No, hold on.
Oh, God. Then. Yeah, so he had already, like, skedaddle out of there, so. You might have to, start poking it, dude.
Yeah, because. And then. Like. It's kind of weird that a lot of those people from that country is coming here.
Well, yeah, that's again because of the fucking dictatorship and the economic instability of the region. That and also
that is not too far off because I remember seeing a lot of protests that guy even was able to become president or whatever.
Yeah. Basically, it's basically it's a lot of stupid. Basically, it's a lot of stupid bullshit that no one wants to try and solve because it's just easier to stick your head inside.
Well, what I heard about it is pretty much that the dictator that they currently had there wasn't really a dictator; he's like a president, like almost like Putin. And
where?
And
Venezuela.
Oh my God! I lost all my shit. No fucking way.
Oh God damn it.
Extra shit and everything, and it wasn't even on my personal.
Ah, fuck.
That's bullshit. But yeah, god damn it, that fucking young. Well,
Hey,
they
let's-
said that they didn't like the current dictator there because he pretty much made their money fucking worthless. So they had a new
Yeah.
guy that was going to make their economy better. They were going to switch over and everything. So that new
And then the guy,
winded up
and then
almost
the,
winning, but they said that he's a criminal and they jailed him. 2 months
Yeah,
before
that-
winning.
yeah, that sounds about right.
So after they jailed him, he wound up disappearing, and nobody can find him no more. And
And this is why, and this is my shit, like, this is why I hate dictatorships.
and now they're in a situation where half the country that didn't want them to be there is fleeing it.
Yep. And it's causing a crisis up here because our economy is starting to fail because of the idiotic decisions made during from
Trump
2020.
Well, Trump didn't lie about it. It was actually a real news report, but they don't really talk about them on the visual news reports. They talk about them in the articles. If you read the articles on their websites, which most people don't, they just read the headline. When you read the actual article says that they were actually emptying those prison cities because they had cities. Their prisons were almost like Gotham City or Arkham Asylum, where it was like a separate part of the fucking country that they only put prisoners in, and they have their own economy, their own everything, and people drop food off to them, and that's pretty much, it's like Prison City. They went ahead and emptied that city out and remodeled all of it for the higher class and the people that want to move in that area, pretty much. And because of that, it caused a rift with America and Venezuela because, for obvious reasons.
Oh no, there's been a rift between America and South America for basically almost a century at this point. There's been the CIA really the Cold War. The CIA really fucked up.
It's not all of South America. It's everywhere except for Chile.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Chile is
Chile
the
and
last.
Brazil's pretty much. It's
I'm
pretty
sorry,
tame.
you said Chile. You said Chile.
The Portuguese got
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I can't. I could take it seriously. Chile. I'm just now imagining Chile as like just an entire country made out of chili.
Well, they have a country called Turkey.
A country called
Chile with.
They got a country
Okay,
called.
when.
They got a country called
okay.
nigga.
Yeah. Although, fun fact, I think the original translation for that word is from Spanish, which just means black.
Incorrect.
No, it
Incorrect?
means ignorant.
Oh, really?
It's a derogatory term used initially towards the Irish.
Yeah, actually.
And the term does mean ignorant.
And they called the Italians pretty much slimy niggas or something like that.
Yep. So there's that, and then
Oh god.
a WAP.
My Discord's dying. Discord was dying there.
So
Oh god.
WAP
Okay.
is the Italian version of that.
Yeah.
Man, why is this shit gotta be complicated? It's so fucking stupid.
I can't believe I just lost all my shit again. I'm going back and I'm getting my shit. I'm gonna go there with my small flyer and I'm gonna fuck them to death with that bitch. I already killed 50% of them. It's time
Danny?
to take the rest of them. I actually found a combat mission that works in this game. It's a beautiful game. It is fucking awesome. I hope that you guys get it soon because I would love to fucking play it with you. Once you play
Star Citizen?
once you go in Star Citizen, it's like very hard to play regular video games again. It's so many games.
I'm trying to get myself a fighter stick, like one of those fighter sticks, so I can try and because I got a lot of video games I like that. It's combat, nuclear options, stuff like that.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I want to get myself.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
Yeah, I want to get myself one of those so I can try and so I can try and actually do it properly.
Playing it on the keyboard and mouse is not as bad as you think. It actually feels a lot more immersive than I thought it was going to be. Now, if I had the flight stick and the keyboard, it would feel really immersive because I have the actual flight stick and then my keyboard would be my switches and stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, it actually feels really, really good flying just on keyboard and mouse. They optimized it really well. Like, it feels like you're flying a fat-ass vehicle. Especially the bigger the ship, because they don't move when you want them to. You kind of gotta guess where it's gonna go. And don't hold your hand. If you fucking die in this game, like I have 100 billion times, you're gonna wind up in the hospital at your nearest base, and you have to walk through the lobby, the whole 9 yards, no fast travel, get your shit.
So, basically, what you're describing is the American healthcare system, but in a video game.
Yes, and it's like ultra realistic.
That is funny.
Like, when I say ultra realistic, yeah, there's bugs with the NPCs and stuff, but it's pretty much ultra realistic. It looks like something that you would see in a real situation like this. What the fuck? How's all of my shit destroyed?
Oh shit!
Well,
Dan,
I am gonna hop off for a little while. I got some things that I gotta go get done.
And I gotta hop off too. I
later.
gotta help with lunch.
Okay.
I'll probably be on later, and then I got D&D tonight. So.
Yeah, I was gonna go play some Warhammer tonight, but I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. I'll play some Star Citizen, and then play some Warhammer Rogue Trader.
All right, talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Retrieve that motherfucker. We about to go get my goddamn cars back. In my gear. It's time to battle these fools. Where's my goddamn elevator? Elevator? I summon thee. Find a fucking way. We going to my hangar and we're about to go fuck these people to death. should bring Big Bertha out there and fucking really give him some hell. You know what? I'm gonna do just that. No, I'm gonna bring the small flyer. Small flyer is definitely better for this combat situation. Alright, let's get it. Space now. And atmosphere. Now I got the hang of this game. Somewhat. Motherfucker. Kill me off. Alright guys, that's about my hour. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for stopping by. If you stopped by, thank you for hitting that.